Triple C MPs, they've made the parliament interesting once again. But I've got one issue with the gatekeeping that I'm seeing in our broadcasting space in the new parliament. Very nice parliament. You can see from here, if you can see on the screen, there is the new parliament. You can see the aircon, state of the art, modern parliament, which is good to see. But I've got a big problem with the gatekeeping of information. But before we do that, let me get to the parliament first and see the singing. And then I'll talk about what I want to say later. Right. I want you to it's something that I'm just seeing. The MPs, the ZANU PF, they are singing a Melo song. And it kind of like speaks to their age. Kuti, hey, Baba. What? It speaks to their age. Right now, we have a young MP who is 24 years, Tafadzwa Ngadziwore. And look at how the Triple C guys are singing. You know, there is a bit of life in it. You know, if you were to choose which party to attend, which one between the two would you attend? The one Arkuimba, and these ones are hey, Mazibaba. I mean, which one would you attend if it was you? Anyway, the issue that I wanted to address about the gatekeeping of information is that, as you can see, if you compare this with the South African parliament, they might look similar. The one that got burned down by Zandile Mafe, that guy who is still going through trial. But if you compare that parliament and this parliament, of course, this one looks nice, looks modern, looks, nice with all these mics and everything, where they don't have to walk out from that old parliament and then they stand in the middle and they address the house. But my challenge is, I don't know if you can see these journalists that are over. These journalists that are over. Let's just slow down the volume. If you can see, let's move it here. You see here, all these tripods, those tripods. Let's go back. Those tripods that you can see there, and all these journalists. If you check in the South African parliament or in these modern parliaments, you don't find this. So the gatekeeping of information is as big as this parliament is. Are you saying that they don't have built-in cameras that can be used by the house? And also, my issue is, why are we having these small little clips of this happening in parliament when we could have a feed that could be giving us all this? Look at the Parliament of South Africa. It actually has a channel on DSTV. It has a channel on YouTube. If you really want to see what happened in the House of Parliament, you can simply go to that channel and be able to get all that footage, everything. Even during the time of COVID, when they were doing their sessions via Zoom, all that was available. But with Zimbabwe, everything, like, there is so much gatekeeping of information. Why is it that we have to go on Twitter and everywhere for us to find these videos, the live videos of everything that is happening in the house? We should be able to see it. Everyone, it must be accessible to the public. Us as journalists, we must be able to access that. So it really paints a bad picture in terms of why is the parliament new when we don't have inbuilt. We don't want to be seeing these journalists. They must be sitting somewhere on top there, taking their pictures, not this kind of setup. Have you ever seen even Sofum Kwena inside this house, or the videos that you see when there's the Parliament of South Africa? It's always the videos of what is actually happening in the Parliament. The mixing is happening there, the live mixing is done there, and everything. So, personally, it's very, very disappointing to see these journalists coming in the picture of this whole thing. But tell me what you think about this setup. And also, it ties in with what I wanted to say earlier, that this is not just end here. We don't want just to see people making this noise. We want them to make noise about a lot of things, about electoral reforms. If they are going to make a lot of noise about electoral reforms, we are going to see electoral reforms, because in this time of social media where this thing is being published every day, we want to see these electoral reforms being spoken about every time when they get into to a sitting. Let's talk about electoral reform. Let's talk about repealing MOPA. Let's talk about repealing patriotic bill. Let's talk about all these things. They must be. That's how opposition must be. It must be vibrant. Look at how EFF, as small as they were, they could make Zuma to stop his speech for 55 minutes to an hour. So this is what we want, whereby a vibrant and a vivacious and vociferous youth is in parliament, and also that is making sure that they represent the people that voted for them. Otherwise, that's all that I have. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.